With Chelsea not playing until Sunday, the top of the table was in Liverpool's sights as they entertained struggling Derby County. The Reds were seeking their first home league win of the season, buoyed by their midweek trouncing of Toulouse to reach the Champions League group stage. Rafa Benitez has been rotating his players to good effect, with a strong squad to call on. But the absence of the injured Steven Gerrard and Jamie Carragher was still a blow. There were 5 changes from midweek. Dirk Kuyt partnered Fernando Torres up front, with Peter Crouch not even on the bench. Steve Finnan, Xabi Alonso, Jermaine Pennant and Ryan Babel all returned. Jamaican defender Claude Davis was in the Derby starting 11, having passed a fitness test, one of 7 changes after the surprise League Cup defeat by Blackpool. Tyrone Mears was also declared fit, but a toe problem kept out Dean Leacock. Deadline day arrival Kenny Miller from Celtic signed too late to be eligible. Derby were the only Premier League side yet to win, and this was their most daunting challenge so far. Commentary comes from Trevor Francis and Rob Palmer.
Babel. And this time from the Dutchman. There's his fellow Dutchman, Dirk Kuyt. Mascherano. Finnan. Pennant. Will to take on the defenders by the home crowd. But it's a great cross for Torres! Well, Bywaters had to be at his best. That was a wonderful move from Liverpool.
Thumbs up from Torres to Pennant. He appreciates the early ball in. He attacks it on target.
Yes. Count. Pennant. The referee took a long look at that before deciding that Mears had bungled Pennant over. Just over a quarter of the game gone, and Derby County haven't cracked yet. Looking for a deflection. Oh! Straight in. Another one of those long-distance goals from Xabi Alonso. He never seems to score from less than 35 yards.
I think the keeper's got to be accountable for that.
Xabi Alonso.
But what a free kick from Alonso. Tremendous pace on it, a low trajectory, difficult to defend against.
His worst fears realised. One momentary lapse. There's Arbeloa looking for a second before half-time. Who's willing to take it on? Babel is. Loses 2 defenders. Oh, what a great goal! That's some way to score your first for Liverpool Football Club. A drop at the shoulder, a swivel of the hips, and then a blast into the net.
Well, it's a goal to relish, isn't it? What a dummy that is. Sends 2 players to the floor, lets the ball run onto his right foot. Set up by Arbeloa. Just look at this for a dummy. Absolutely brilliant. Davis and Griffin go to ground. Babel transfers it onto his right foot and then side foots the ball past the helpless Bywater. This is quite magnificent.
You get the impression that Rafa Benitez's side still have an awful lot in reserve. Below goes flying forwards again. Oh, lovely disguise. Torres, Kuyt, they're trying to walk the ball in. Alonso. How charitable are Liverpool being?
But there's another good break from Arbeloa. Malcolm, despairing challenge, gets nowhere near him. He waits for the run of Torres, plays it to Kuyt, who picks out Alonso, who really should have scored.
Now Finnan. Kuyt's control let him down. It's interesting, this League of Nations that Liverpool have. If you think the 3 regular England internationals, Crouch, Gerrard and Carragher, are all absent today. Mascherano wins it. Torres is away. You can sense the goal at the top end. You know what comes next.
When are Derby going to learn that you just cannot dwell on the ball in those kind of areas? Malcolm, yet again, guilty of losing possession. Dispossessed by Mascherano. Torres takes it on, uses his pace, works himself to an opening on his left foot, and then the finish is quite clinical.
Well, it's out of the hands of Billy Davies now. He just hopes that it doesn't become an embarrassing scoreline. Babel. Great ball to Babel in via the back door. Falls to Benayoun. Oh, crunching tackle. Comes to Alonso. It's 4.
Another delightful Liverpool move. Mascherano puts in Babel, who plays it square. Davis makes a poor clearance. Was it a penalty? The referee looked at it very, very closely, but there's no doubt about the goal. Alonso's second of the afternoon, and just look how clinically he takes this.
Mascherano. Cat. Torres. Chase that, he says to Cat. Cat gets ready for the defenders and forces the save. Got it in! It's raining goals at Anfield.
Excellent link-up play between Kaut and Torres. The pace of Kaut very much in evidence. Plays it across the box. It's not great keeping by Bywater. Just pushes the ball with his 2 hands into the path of Voronin, who's on hand just to nudge the ball over the line into the unguarded net.
Some say that Liverpool are a one-man team. Well, they normally refer to that one man, Steven Gerrard, who hasn't been needed. The bad news for Derby, there's still around 15 minutes to go. There's Voronin. Orton gives it away. There's Torres. It's a walk in the park for Liverpool. It's like Sunday League defending against the team that got into the Champions League final last year.
How many occasions this afternoon have I said that Derby are guilty of making careless errors just like that? Todd nonchalantly tries to play it back to his keeper. It's going to take more concentration, more care. And Torres is on it like a flash. It's all too easy.
Well, Billy Davies said last week they were making naive errors. The mistakes were mind-blowing. That was before a 6-goal defeat.
Almost perfect, no? Because I think that always when you have a lot of chances, then you want to score more goals. The first half, not the second half. The second half was difficult because we were playing well, scoring goals, and then you cannot ask for more, no?
I do agree with some comments in the past of past managers coming into the Premier League. It sometimes takes them 8 to 10 games to understand and realise we've got to wake up and smell the flowers very quickly and start to compete at a better manner, which we did.